Welcome to our first podcast, the Select Start podcast. This is the pilot episode. And today, me and Drew are going to be tackling E3
E3
2021.
2021. Hi,
Jesus.
everyone.
Hello. Jesus, man, it's been what, 2 years since the last E3?
Yeah, I think
Crazy.
there's nothing last year due to
Yeah. I mean, it was
you know what
mostly
you're
like, yeah. Let's not mention it.
Yeah,
Everybody knows
let's
it.
not mention
Oh,
it.
yeah. Truly. You know what's like on my mind, straight out of E3. You know what it is?
What?
I'm here to kill chaos. I swear. So our producer, right? He before the entire podcast, he told us to watch this E3 presentation
Yep.
on Final Fantasy, right? And I think this certain game was just being harped on because I think it was incomplete or something. Wait, was
Yeah,
it?
I think it's still in development, I believe, but
Yeah.
I think it's banking on the memes or being a memeable kind of game.
Yeah, because I swear the dude looks like he's just wearing like a what do you call this? It's like a Uniqlo shirt, right? Right. I
Yeah.
mean, our
Pink
producer said it looked
hair.
like yeah, said it
Honestly,
was a Uniqlo shirt.
it honestly looks like a bad teenage film to me.
Yeah, dude, it's like three edgy guys, and half the time in the trailer, they were just killing monsters, right? And then
Mhm.
suddenly out of nowhere, this chaos guy just comes in, right? And you expect him to be this big bad guy, but he's just some dude in an armor. I don't know.
Honestly.
I'm just wow. This is what they're
Yeah.
willing to put out in E3. I
Well,
mean,
well, yeah,
yeah,
I think they've veered away from the usual trailers, but people have been talking about it. But I think based on the initial reaction, I think there have been good feedback on the gameplay.
the gameplay.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of heard that the gameplay was like Dark Soulsy, like Souls like. So I'd be willing to give that a shot if it comes out on PC. But I think I doubt it. Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin comes out on PS4 and PS5. Speaking of Squeenix, we got more.
Oh, I didn't know
So
it. How you call it, Squeenix.
yeah, I mean, it's kind of what people call Square Enix these days. So I don't know. I'm just keeping
Nice,
with the
nice. I
times.
learned something today. Squeenix.
Yeah. So speaking of Squeenix, we got Guardians of the Galaxy. So
Oh.
I kind of had mixed feelings about Avengers, which was released around last year, right? Was
Yeah.
it last year?
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah, I
around
mean,
last year.
it's kind of the same thing. I mean, uh, four player, four player third person
Mm.
RPG like elements, you know, but it's got the Guardians of the Galaxy character.
Yeah, honestly, I'm willing to give it a chance because it's Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not gonna be thinking about how much bad review the previous game got.
Uh huh.
So very much willing to give it a chance.
Yeah, from what I heard, right, only Star Lord is playable out of the five of them. Man, I was hoping to play like Drax or Gamora. I've always wanted to play Drax though. He's like my favorite character in the movies. I
What
mean,
is Gamora?
I know, right? Let me do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Gamora.
Jesus, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. Anything Guardians of the Galaxy related. I am
Same, same.
actually really excited
Soundtrack,
for it.
soundtrack the best.
Of course, I wish they do the same thing for the game. At least get a little bit of the licensed music.
Yeah,
Use a little bit of that Squeenix money to get. I don't know, some really classic 70s hits into it.
Agree, agree,
Speaking
agree.
of 70s hits, well, close enough. It's not really the 70s, but I think it's like late 80s Final
Yeah, 80s. I think
Fantasy,
80s. Yeah.
80s, 90s. I think it's 80s. So Final Fantasy 1 to 6, the stuff that your dad or your grandpa plays.
My
1 to
kuyas.
your
Yeah.
kuyas play the pixel
Yes.
ones. I
Yes.
swear, like only
PS1.
time PS1, right?
Yeah. Yep, yep.
PS1, the NES, SNES.
Yeah, I think.
Oh my god! Like I heard Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster covers Final Fantasy 1 to 6, and a lot of people are pissed about it. You heard?
Yeah, I heard that. So it's not gonna be released on console, so I think it's morely mobile, really mobile.
That's
And
what I
yeah,
don't understand, right? Like your main player base is on the console, right?
yeah, consoles or handheld like
Yeah,
Switch. Yeah. So this is was
yeah.
kind of a surprise to me as well.
Like I don't get that about the Pixel remasters, right? Because of all the platforms you can play 1 to 6, you would want to play it on the home console that you're in,
Mhm.
which is PS1, if or the NES, the SNES, right?
Mhm.
But you put it on the PC or mobile. I mean, you're alienating an entire audience right there.
Yeah,
But I
that's true.
mean, I'm not gonna harp on them too much because looking at the sprites and the graphics and everything, I think they put a lot of love into it.
Mhm.
I mean, you're buying 6 games. You're buying 6 games in one. That's a
And
good deal.
and maybe I think that's kind of exploring other platforms and market, quote
Uh,
unquote.
I'd say. Well, speaking of Final Fantasy, let's keep this train going. You know, when I was watching the Squeenix presentation, I
Squeenix
was surprised. Like they didn't announce anything about their mainline console games,
titles. Yeah. Well,
right?
yeah, yeah, that's true. I think that that's true for most of them. And I believe it's also maybe the effect of, the one that we should not mention.
Uh
But
huh.
pretty much, yeah, we need to give props to them for pulling off such an event, a big one at that.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say so as well. I mean, really big event nonetheless. But really, really, like they released the trailer for Final Fantasy 16 like a few months back. And then at a conference where you expect them to at least give us a gameplay trailer on 16, because if I can remember, it was just an announcement trailer, right?
Mhm.
Something about dragons and no, and I think like it was a story about two kids, right? Two kids, and one of them's like a dragon boy, and the other one, I don't know. I don't play Final Fantasy, but
You're
maybe
about
I'd want
to.
to play this one. Yeah, maybe I'd want to play this one. I mean, 15, the only thing I remembered about 15 was like a boy band, a BMW, and like a trip to see your wife and all that jazz.
Yeah,
Don't
you
harp
won't
on
have
me.
any excuse to not get into Final Fantasy, especially if it's coming on mobile, dude. You have no excuse.
Holy shit. Right, right. I remember it's coming on mobile. All right. I mean, I got something to play on the train.
So yeah, I mean, other than the no Final Fantasy 16, there was also no news on their new IP, Forspoken. That was very much a lot of fans looking forward to.
No Forspoken. Yeah. A lot of people have been talking about No Forspoken as well. Jesus, though. When was the last time that they gave anything about it, like the trailer or anything, or any material rather? Anyway,
So yeah, I guess it was months ago. They released one trailer for Forspoken.
uh-huh.
Then it was originally called Project Athia.
Project Athia. I mean, they should just give us this straight up video game in my opinion. I mean, or like the trailer. I mean, I'm up for like secret code names and all, but Just give me the game, man. Come on, Squeenix. I love you guys. You guys make Hitman. That's like one of my favorite like games of all time. I mean, Hitman 3 was pretty good. But
Yeah,
come
well,
on, Squeenix.
let's just keep the faith that, if it got pretty good feedback, that they're secretly working on it, and then one day they'll surprise us and drop us with this trailer again.
But I am just waiting here in bated breath. Nothing. Nothing. I mean, okay, I got mostly Final Fantasy stuff. And they gave me a Hitman thing. They gave me Hitman Sniper. But I don't play Hitman Sniper, man. I mean, I
It
heard it's a
was a
good
good
game.
game. Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah. But Hitman Sniper, really? I mean, I don't kill people from afar, man. I'd much rather like walk up
I think,
there,
yeah.
go drop a little bit of rat poison. But yeah, speaking of rat poison, well, it's not rat poison really, but it's more like people just blowing up in the middle of nowhere. We got Hideo Kojima's walking simulator, Death Stranding.
How
What can you
dare
say?
you?
What can you say
I
about
am a
Death
Kojima
Stranding?
simp.
I know. I mean, I play Metal Gear, but
Well,
Jesus, what a walking
honestly,
simulator.
I love that standing, especially when it came out. Or maybe I'm just
Mm.
a big Kojima simp myself. But this director's cut,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I kind of squealed the entire time. Maybe I cried a little bit. But for me, I think
Right?
it's, yeah. Of course,
Jesus.
Metal Gear changed my entire view on games. It was Metal Gear Solid Snake that made me,
The uh-huh.
yeah, MGS3.
MGS
So,
that one's Snake Eater.
yeah, that's Snake.
Snake Eater.
Snake
Oh
Eater.
my
Yeah.
god. I mean, they hinted on a lot of it from the
Yes.
cardboard
The
box. You remember the cardboard box?
entire, yes.
And the
So did you
genome
get all?
soldiers?
Did you get
Huh?
it all? The
Yeah,
references?
of course, of course. Come on, I grew up with this game. I grew up with
Yeah.
this game. Like I love MDS. I
And
swear.
everybody, of course, lost their marbles. Of course,
Yeah.
everyone's going to be, oh, maybe he's working on something. But for me, I take it as like maybe a callback to Konami, or something to say that he's really done with the game. How about you? What do you think about it?
No, I don't want him to be done with the game. Please, please finish MGS5. Come on. As in like buy the franchise. Come on. Use that Sony money that you got to buy the franchise off of the hands of Konami. Please,
Yeah, that's
please.
like also my secret, like kind of my gamer wet dream, like for them to like heal the wounds and maybe work something out. But I think I got over that phase of my life already, since he said that he's really looking forward to more like a movie type of games, or maybe movies. He's really a big movie fan.
Yeah, I know. I follow the guy on Twitter, and half the
Everywhere.
time he just talks about
Tweets Blu-ray
movies.
discs. Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
just gives
gotta watch that.
reviews.
I gotta watch that.
I swear. I mean, even with Bell Gear, before everything, he always made sure that it feels more like a movie than a video game. He actually
Yeah.
revolutionized the entire video game industry with his game, Metal Gear Solid.
You know.
Jesus.
So
I never
speaking, yeah,
hmm,
go. Sorry.
I never played the game till I was like 13, 14.
Dude, I was
Yeah.
young. I played it 3 years ago.
Three
3 to
years
4 years.
ago,
Yes,
the
that
top
was like
down
my
one,
awakening. No, MGS3.
3.
Yeah.
MGS3 I played as a kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
speaking of actors being in games, so we got
Mhm.
Far Cry extended trailer and season pass.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Recently I've been watching Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah.
And I
Best
swear,
friend.
yeah, when I was surprised when he was going to be a villain, because he always plays villains, right? Giancarlo
Yeah.
Esposito, this guy, and I swear, if you see him in any singular villain role, because he's everywhere. I mean, the last few shows I've been watching, which is Breaking Bad,
Really? Tell me.
uh,
Where else?
Mandalorian, The
Oh, I see.
Boys. He's in every single show. That's
Right.
insane, right? I mean, crap. I mean, they're all interconnected. I heard
Yeah, it's
Guy
like,
from Far Cry 3 was also some guy in Better Call Saul.
So it's like Far
Like
Cry or Better Call Saul spin-off, right?
yeah, yeah, exactly. I so agree with that. I'm honestly excited for Far Cry 6 because I kind of skipped over 5 and
Yeah.
its spin-offs. I remember there was one where it was like post-apocalyptic and everything, and I don't know, that didn't really interest me. But
It's
6,
definitely exciting, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited for 6. My God, now let's go over to Xbox and see what they got for this one. Biggest thing that they have on their lineup for this year, Starfield.
Starfield, yeah.
I
Kind of
mean,
reminds me of a game on the other console,
what game are we talking
Re-
about?
Returnal. Look like a
Returnal.
lot like Returnal, but maybe this is the Xbox Returnal. But I think a lot of
Uh-huh.
fans are pissed off that, of course, they can play this on other than Xbox, of course.
Of course, it's their exclusive. It's their baby. I
Yeah,
mean, no one. I don't think anyone can play Returnal on the Xbox.
yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
so this is like Xbox's way of saying, hey, Sony, we have our own,
Yeah,
so keep your dirty, dirty,
you
dirty,
can
dirty
screw
buddy right there.
us. I
Exactly.
agree.
Really excited for Starfield. I mean, I've seen the gameplay reviews for Returnal. I've seen our producer play a Returnal. Actually,
Yeah,
he's been streaming. By the way, watch our producer stream. He's honestly doing super well, and I want to support his streaming career. Love you, man. Speaking of
yeah,
streaming, we will
yep.
be streaming like bi-monthly. I mean, no, not bi-monthly, bi-weekly. Well, no. Wait,
Or buy
what's
when you feel like it.
buy when you feel like it? Let's go. This will be on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, and Instagram for the snippets. Facebook and Instagram for the
Definitely
snippets.
watch out
But
for that. You guys definitely watch out for that. So even the developers were sad that the Starfield is not available in PS5, It's that
wait,
worse. It's that bad.
they said something
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah.
Oh
Because
my
of
god.
their tie up with Xbox.
You know what they say, Microsoft money's big money, but it has its caveats. Same
Yeah.
thing. Sony money's got its Sony money. But it's got its caveat. Sheesh. I mean, up to now, I've always been wanting to play Ghosts of Tsushima, right? I haven't played the game yet. And I heard
Oh my god, you
so much
better.
praises. I've heard so much praises about Ghost of Tsushima. And personally, I've always wanted to see it on the PC. Like, I think they're really limiting themselves with the platform, considering
Mhm.
it's on PS4, right?
Yeah.
But I think you can play it on the PS5 now.
Yeah, they have a free upgrade for the PS5. And it looks great as
Exactly.
per the people who have PS5 because I don't have it yet.
But I mean, slowly but surely, we're getting PS4, PS5 exclusives on the PC. I mean, we got Death Stranding, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Days Gone. I mean, Days Gone, I'm waiting for it to go on sale.
Isn't it on sale already?
Is it on sale?
Anyway, like it's funny that Days Gone
Uh
have got a very bad review on the PS, but when it
huh.
comes to PC, people loved it. I love it. I'm
Oh,
still
you
playing
love
this game.
it.
Yes.
Big biker man.
Yeah.
Jesus. I mean, I'm just
I'm
waiting
good as
to.
long as I have trash bins nearby. Only people who play would know what I mean.
Well, no, I don't. So I'm just gonna assume you're
So
gonna
you
like.
better play. You better play too.
Of course, of course. You know what I was super excited about?
Another
Xbox
for
players getting to play one of my favorite video game franchises as well, Yakuza. My boys
Oh
from the
my
green
god.
and white are finally going to be able to play Yakuza.
Eh, baka mitay.
I know, right? I mean, I know that the song started around Yakuza 4,
Yeah.
and I'm really happy that people know the song because it's a meme as
Yes.
hell song, right? But there are so many more great songs. And the story, I swear.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a better crime drama than Yakuza. Oh
I'll
god.
take your word as gospel because you guys introduced me to Persona and It's one of my favorites now, even though I haven't finished it. But yeah,
She's not even Persona 5.
yes.
Royal, right? Royal.
Yeah. Persona 5 Royal.
Royal. Well, we have some Shin Megami Tensei news later. Anyway,
Yeah, that
you know,
too.
have you seen Battlefield lately?
Yeah, I saw the trailer too.
Battlefield. Oh my god. Me and our producer Icon, he was super stoked about the reveal trailer, considering they showed a dude get out of the jet, shoot the other jet with a rocket launcher, and then get back on the jet. I mean, that's some Battlefield 4 things right there. That's some Battlefield 4 things. Battlefield 4 in the PS3 days,
Uh,
right there. Like trick shot stuff. They really appeal to like its core fan base. I mean, it's great considering they extended their 64 64 multiplayer maps, 64 player multiplayer maps to
mhm.
128. But come on, man, no campaign, really, no single player campaign. Are you going the COD route as well, Battlefield? Jesus. I mean, I love you guys, really, I do. But
Maybe it's just like one jujube at a time, just training
uh,
you one treat at a time.
I
But
got
that's
you.
great news for the Battlefield fans
I
like
mean,
yourself.
other than that, I'm pretty excited considering it's Battlefield. We're going back to like modern times, and I'm just I'm just stoked because I'm okay with Battlefield 1 and 5, but I really missed Battlefield 4 days and Bad Company. Please, Microsoft, give us Bad Company 3. Come on, Jesus. Speaking of Bad Company, we got Hades, and that's filled with Bad Company, right? Right? Right?
Oh my god, so excited for Hades.
Oh yeah,
I've been watching playthroughs and I've always wanted to play it. And now
mm-hmm.
it's coming to PS4. Can't be any
PS
more hyped.
PS4 and PS5 or
Yes.
PS4.
Yeah, PS4 and PS5.
There we go. Because I played Hades around December to January, and holy moly, what a game! What a rush!
So will you
First time.
be getting a PlayStation just to replay it in the big screen?
No, oh my god. I mean, I got a PC. I'm gonna stick to my roots right here, but
Right, right,
I would get a PlayStation to play PlayStation exclusive.
right. Respect that.
Speaking of exclusives, we got Slime Rancher 2. I love Slime Rancher. Honestly, play that game, the first game on like my old laptop. Like it could barely run anything, right? It's like a
Mhm.
old blue Lenovo laptop, and it can only really run in games. And I had a lot of fun with Slime Rancher, and I'm glad they're releasing a second one. I mean,
Ooh.
really niche game though. I mean, imagine you suck up little slime balls and then you fling them into like little enclosures and stuff. And if they get too pissed off, they'll wreck your farm. They're really cute, really cute. To all
Right,
the
right.
management, the farm management gamers out there, I do recommend you pick up Slammer.
Nice.
Speaking of
Nice.
sequels, we got Outer Worlds 2.
Pretty exciting sequel, but no release date yet.
Yeah, I mean, they
But
just
it's,
gave us a
yeah,
trailer, right?
a trailer that's self-aware. Have you
Yeah.
seen it? They're very
Yeah.
self-aware that they're very unprepared, that they don't have any like consumable trailer at all, and just the name.
But I mean, my boys, Obsidian Entertainment, you know, they they made one of I know I like saying favorite a lot, but there's a
Yeah.
lot of
I think
favorite
we're all
games
guilty
that
of saying, "Oh my god, that's my favorite."
yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
these guys made one of my favorite games as well. Because
yeah.
besides Metal Gear or Yakuza, I mean they made Fallout New Vegas. That's like my favorite Fallout game of all time. And when I heard about Outer Worlds, played it. It was all right. It was really good. It reminded me of Fallout New Vegas, but they added their own spin to it. All right. I do hope they're all right. I do hope my boys there at Obsidian are all right. Boys and girls, you know, love them, love them. No, tell me about Ace Attorney.
Oh my god. That's really like an exciting trailer for everyone. Like everyone, I'm a big Sherlock fan.
Uh huh.
So this is really a game that I'm looking forward to.
Oh
So
yeah.
what's your take on this?
Me? Oh God, I've been waiting for this for a good long while. I mean, to me, Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is something I've been waiting for a long time because this game has been out for a while. Great Ace Attorney, like ever since like 2016 or 2017. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but it has never been translated for the English market at all. And I've always wanted to play the Great Ace Attorney games because they've been hyped up by Japanese
Yeah.
Ace Attorney fans. And as someone who's grown up with Ace Attorney, I'm actually really excited. I'm gonna throw my money at you, Capcom.
Make it rain.
Speaking of throwing my money at something, we got a fighting game representation in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Hmm.
Kazuya Mishima. Confirmed for
Jesus.
Smash.
I mean, personally, I'm not a Mishima main when it, when it comes to Tekken, but Jesus, I really expected Heihachi for that one. I really expected Heihachi. I mean,
Maybe he's
people
kinda
have.
old for Smash. Too
He's
old
not
for
too old
Smash.
for PlayStation All Stars, but
Right,
he's too
right, right.
old for Smash. Jesus, come on, Heihachi, drink your vitamins. My God. So Kazuya Mishima, the community around Smash Bros is actually very divided about
Yeah, I've
Kazuya's
heard.
addition
Yeah, I've
to
heard.
Smash Ultimate. But in my opinion, I just love fighting game characters in Smash. I mean, personally, I'm a Terry main. Besides King DDD, my one and only savior. By the way, if ever we get the Discord up, whoever watches this first episode like months down the line, please, please, please add me. Add me on Nintendo. I need to beat people up with my King DDD. I'm so rusty right now. I'm so rusty. But
You should
yeah,
join Facebook groups
Facebook groups. Right, 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 right.
containing the like with the players. Link
I
up with the
mean, there
players to play
is there
Smash.
is a Smash Ultimate community here in the Philippines. I mean, this is how we get to compete in local tournaments back in 2019, which is what I was doing, right? And my God, I mean, community is really tight knit. It's really
Mhm.
really cool considering fighting games are like super competitive, but the people in it are just not salty at all when they lose. In fact, they'll thank you. But that's what I was surprised with. I'm like, hey man, I just I just handed your ass back to you, right? And you're thanking me for it? All right.
GG. That's the
Right?
definition of GG.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there. Oh my god. Speaking of communities, you ever like talk about Tony Hawk with your friends as a kid?
I've heard of Tony Hawk, like
Uh-huh.
it's a really good skater game, mainly from I know you know this, Nikki Jakey.
Uh-huh.
I
Nakey
heard it's really
Jakey.
good, so I'm really excited for the fans that they're getting. That's one.
It's on the Switch. I mean, I haven't personally played the game yet. I did play the game on the PS1. Super, super vivid memories of that as a kid. Really loved Tony Hawk. But I'm just happy that you can play it on the go now, on the Switch.
Right, right.
And it's actually available next week. Next week, right? June 25.
Yes, correct, correct. Oh
My
my God,
God.
Nintendo just keeps on serving.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
God,
I mean, we got our boys. Shin
Yeah.
Megami Tensei finally releasing a mainline title on a console that isn't handheld. Well, technically is, but not really. Most people play it on their TVs and shit.
PC, yeah.
But Shin Megami Tensei 5. I mean, last Shin Megami Tensei I played was like 3, the one with Dante in it, and they recently remastered that. Pretty happy about that. But 5, really, after like what, 6, 4 years
How many
of no
years?
Shin Megami Tensei, pretty
Yeah.
pretty excited about it.
Exciting. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Personally, like personally for someone who has been getting into Persona 5 Royal very late, this
mhm.
is very exciting to me and I'm looking forward to play this one.
I mean, it's a edgier version of Persona, that's for sure. I
God.
mean, if that's what you're like into, well, boom, there you go. Get your titties in a twist.
Right,
I
right,
swear,
right.
they say the weirdest dialogue in that game. I don't know what the Japanese are thinking, but that's where I learned
Really?
yeah, the expression.
But maybe that's the appeal of the game.
I don't get it. I don't get it, but all right,
Right,
cool,
right.
cool. Thanks, Nintendo. Thanks, Nintendo, for like adding R16 lines to Shin Megumi, whatever. So speaking of
Oh my god.
Nintendo, we got our boys Breath of the Wild
Oh
Part
my
2.
god.
I mean,
We need
I
like
got
our prompter to like have an effect of, yay! As
yeah.
this game I think carried the entire E3
Uh
and having the Nintendo fans crying over this release. I think they waited for this for 3 years.
3 years. Yeah. No, 2017, 2018. 4 years. 4 years for
Four
this.
years.
And if they're not gonna release it this year, 5.
Oh my god, I'm just so happy for everyone like really fangirling over this.
All right. So since we've mostly covered E3, at least the ones that we like, what's your top
Yeah.
five?
Top 5 for me, looking forward definitely to Hades, as I've said.
That's
Of
your
course,
that's your five?
Death Standing. Yeah, Hades coming
Uh-huh.
to PlayStation 4.
Uh-huh.
Breath of the Wilds, definitely. Also, I need to play the first one.
Uh-huh.
And Death Stranding, Director's Cut, of course.
Uh
Um, and definitely Grace Attorney,
Grace
of course.
Attorney. All right. We're doing the
Reminds me of
Squeenix
Persona
thing.
2. Yes,
Let's
Queenix.
let's go. Well, Grace Attorney, of course. All right. Well, I got my top five, of course. Well, top five is definitely Kazuya in Smash Ultimate. Oh my god, I love the guy. Four is Far Cry 6. The trailer's just mm, really good. Three is Elden Ring. Elden
Elden
Ring.
Ring
I
too.
know I
Yes.
know I know we didn't really touch upon Elden Ring,
Yeah.
but I'm a From Software fan, right? And I was just super duper excited for Elden Ring.
The
We've been
way I
waiting
want,
for it
yeah, the way I
for a
want to
long ass
describe it
time.
is this game calls my name.
Oh my god. Of course, George R. R. Martin. And
Yes, of course.
we got our boy Hidetaki Miyazaki. I don't know if I said his name right. Making more stuff. Right. Number two. Number two. My god. What's my number two? Definitely Slime Rancher. Very, very
Yeah, yes, that's
controversial.
Slime
Very, very
Rancher.
controversial. But I love Slime Rancher, right? But my top one, you know what it is.
Oh no!
You know
You
what it
better
is.
be serious
The
about it.
boy who kills chaos.
Who will
I'm
kill?
here. I'm
To
here to
kill.
kill chaos. My God, I swear. The trailer for it is
Okay,
just
just
dumb.
so you
Straight.
know, this is
What?
on the record that you will be playing Final Fantasy now.
Yes. Okay. Icon. You better remind me on it. To, to play this
You
game.
gotta recruit.
Oh my god.
So
Because I wanna, I
But
wanna kill chaos. I swear, I
I
wanna
think
kill chaos.
overall,
Mm.
to wrap up the E3, I think for
Mm-hmm.
most fans, I think they were underwhelmed. I think I think that will be like majority of the reaction, but pretty much they pulled off a pretty decent virtual event, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, this is pure. Everything's just purely online, right?
Yeah.
And most of it is all right, I guess. I mean, I kind of do miss the cheesy stage plays.
The cringe on
Yeah, I
video.
mean, I need my cringe compilation,
I
like my
only know
E3
the cringe. Yeah.
cringe compilations for E3. But overall, it's pretty all right. It's pretty
Yeah.
decent.
I think everyone's like trying their best in this new normal that we are in,
Yeah,
and they serve us with, pretty decent lineup of games.
I'd say so. Well, that's all the time we have. Follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, and IG. We got our stuff down the link, down on the link. All our links are down on the link right there. Really, really happy to have launched this after a while. And stay tuned.
Wait,
We might have
huh?
have guests
On our
actually
next
on our
episode
next episode.
that will go on air on June 30th. So watch out for that, guys.
For sure, for sure. We love you all. Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.